Okay, everybody, Sunday, here we go. Time for baseball. As I'm heading my ass into work, and we start up this 30-minute musing. Yesterday was a split double shift. I was going to give you an extra recording yesterday, but on my way in for round 2, helping the FM station with their broadcast from the Fountain Blue of Miami. It's like what, a club, a hotel, both kind of thing, whatever. They had a broadcast going on from there. Well, it wasn't just our station. It was all of the iHeartRadio, like, pop stations all across whatever. I mean, there were people from, I think they said Texas, were there as kind of like the MCs, the masters of the ceremony. I forgot who they were anyway. Not that I cared. I wasn't really paying attention. Just made sure I had to do what I had to do when I had to do it and got the fuck out of there. Later than I thought. Around 11:30 is when everything finally got snug up, locked up, and good and thrown away. Well, not thrown away, but you get what I'm saying. Done for the day. So let's just say that I passed out by 1 o'clock, set my alarm for 6 as usual. Woke up at 6 and, okay, alarm goes off, let me do all that stuff. And then it's like, relieve the pressure off my bladder. I'm like, you know what, just not feeling it right now. So let me go back and shut her down. Instead of 6, I'm going to reset my alarms for 9. So, went back, laid down, till about 8:47 is when I finally looked up and said, okay, now I'm just about all slept up as good as I can get. Slept up as opposed to schlepped up. And woke up, went through the shower, not physically going through it, showered up, got my food ready, and here we go. 30-minute musings on a Sunday. Did not get a workout in this morning. That's the only thing. If there's one negative side to my morning, well, I had that split double shift yesterday. My usual Saturday morning, wake up at 4 a.m., get there by 6 a.m. to run some live shows. Then I got my ass home, and I knew I had to be back for, what the hell would that have been? That would have been 8 p.m. So I got home, took a nap, best I could. Woke up earlier than, well, I think I had my alarm set for 6 p.m. that was. But woke up before that. I was able to stir around a little bit. Actually, I did a workout when I got home yesterday, like, midday. Then after my nap, I did a little bit more of an exercise. So I kind of did a double there. Kind of mild stuff, but all working the core, trying to crunch up, get that midsection all defined. I don't think I'll ever get a six-pack. I just ain't got that kind of workout regimen going. And my diet might be a little bit too off for that. But along with a double bit of work, I did a double bit of working out. So that's kind of cool. Let's just say I was asleep by 1. I woke up at 6 and then again at 8:47. So, good, I'd say 7 hours-ish of sleep, which is pretty good. I would say that was pretty good, given what yesterday looked like for me. But I'll get a workout in when I'm done today. When I get home, I'll do a bit of a workout. Still don't know what I'm going to do. Lately, I've been waking up feeling a little sluggish, a little sore and run down. Mental fog being part of that. Just kind of, oh God, is it that time already? The alarm's going off. Having these weird fucking dreams too, where my alarms are just not going off. So I'm like, remember, these are my dreams. So I'm waking up all pissed off, and I'm throwing my phone across the room because I'm late to get to work. And then like I'll wake up and look at, oh, it's 8:47. Yeah, may as well wake up now. Shit like that's been going on. But just a little sore waking up, a little sore and sluggish and slow. Sore and sluggish and slow. You know what that is? That's a bunch of headaches, hassles, and horse shit. I got S's, I got H's. I even got I's, intensity, integrity, intelligence. If I had T's, I don't know. Then I could get the full run of shit. The 3 S's, the 3 H's, the 3 I's, the 3 T's, I don't know. Maybe we'll work on that list. Dealing with all kinds of shit. That's what I can run it through. Texas plate, put them on the board. Just that plain old white plate with like black letters. Bland. Doesn't look exciting. Anyway, get a workout done when I get home. I'm thinking something cardio, kind of get the heart rate going. Don't know what though. I mean, I had been doing a lot of that kind of jumping around cardio shit. Maybe that's where I'm getting a little worn down. Because, you're fighting, you're not just fighting gravity like push-ups and pull-ups. That can wear you out too. No, this is jumping. You're leaving the air. So then it's terminal velocity, the weight of your body, landing back on the ground. Like, that, picture you got like 4 big old truck tires lined up on the ground. And they're kind of staggered, kind of angularly. So you can kind of run and get those high knees up, move, like almost hopscotch-esque, if you will. But you're kind of doing that maneuver. Jump, 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 jump. 4 forward, 4 back. You're kind of doing that. You're not just stepping and raising up your knee to your chest. Nope, it's a hop. So it's that landing, it's that impact. Maybe that's all the stuff that's kind of got me, ooh. I mean, granted, I am no bodybuilder, so it's not like, holy shit, you must be in terrific shape. I mean, I might be in decent shape. For 34, well, damn near 34. That's getting close too, by the way. But I'd say I'm doing pretty decent for, the cards I've been dealt. Let me stop working out. The minute I leave high school, stop working out. There's no more gym class. There's nothing like that to worry about. A couple of years after high school, a year after high school, let's start partying. Not watching what I eat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Sitting behind the 8 ball a lot of times. If I knew that, not that, it's a combination of if I knew then what I know now, and if I cared about it then, how I care about it now, might be totally different scenarios. I'm sure it would be, but I don't know, like right now I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to go into work, I got a baseball game to go, get running up, and I don't know if I'm going to be, I kind of want some coffee. Reflex, because I'm sure one of the guys in there will already have a pot of coffee brewed up. And if it's our guy Bill, I've told you about Bill. We usually wear our heavy metal shirts on Sunday. I didn't today. I'm going with a wrestling thing today. I got a wrestling shirt. It's the NWO. Got my New World Order t-shirt on. Just feels right to be wearing it. I don't know. Yesterday when I was doing that shit for Y100, the FM radio station, I came in there with my black and white Cubs hat on and then a t-shirt that says Menace to Sobriety. Not only is this kid on a fucking crotch rock in front of me, he's wearing Gucci fucking goggles and like golden shoes. Wow, dude, you're awesome. That is cool. Golden shoes and Gucci fucking, like crotch rocket motorcycle kind of goggles. Wow. That's awesome. I want to be that guy. I'm failing in life. I want to be that guy. They're more like copper colored shoes, but still. No helmet. So if this guy crashes, they're going to have to scoop up his brain in a fucking, with an ice cream scoop or a ladle or something. Because I know he looks like the kind that's just going to drive fast. Too fast for his own good, and sure enough, he does. Does that make me boring, not wanting to drive fast? Well, not on a motorcycle, that's for damn sure. Especially not around here. Well, it's stupid. Because given the option, okay, Mike, you can drive around, let's just say the roads are wide open back in Wisconsin, or I-95 is wide open, you can drive as fast as you want. I'll take I-95, because there's no deer that might run across the highway. Anything that should be going across I-95, I should be able to see, like a car. And because we're all basically going the same direction, it's not as if there's going to be somebody to T-bone me or something like that, flying, going through an intersection. It's all going one way. There's no lights. There's just ramps and whatever. And if that's going to be like Wednesday morning at 3 a.m., right? Wednesday morning, I-95's wide open. Maybe some road control, but okay, you can drive as fast as you want for however long, time duration or mileage. Your choice. Either do that around here or back where you grew up. I'll go this way. Because at least it's a wide-ass fucking cement highway and there's no deer that might run out to hit me. Plus, it's just wider roads anyway, so why not? I mean, even if you could grant me, nothing will run out in front of you, no deer, no animals will run out in front of your car if you choose to do this back in Lincoln fucking County. Nope, I'd probably still, because it's only like, 2-lane roads mainly. And sometimes you need that wider road just to make a good corner. I'm not a speed demon like that. Video games, fine. Fucking pedal to the metal. Ain't no consequences there. I'll just restart the game. But crotch rocket guy with his gold shoes and his Gucci goggles, dude, that's something a girl would do. Wear gold shoes and Gucci goggles. Like, what are you doing, going skiing? I don't know. I'm not saying that's a feminine thing, but that doesn't look like the most masculine thing either. At least I'm wearing an NWO t-shirt, goddammit. It's outdated, but... And here we go. Let's check for it. We're hitting the ramp. Let's look. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. And wouldn't you know, the toilet is still there. Son of a bitch. That's awesome. And I was talking with my brother about this yesterday on my double dip into work for the FM. And I said, why wouldn't there be like a state trooper or somebody to fucking radio in to like, the county cleanup crew or something, like even a road worker crew, somebody. Don't you think they would radio somebody and be like, dude, there's a toilet on the ramp, Sunrise, heading to 95 southbound. Clean this shit up. I mean, who knows if that toilet has got anything in it? No, but even still, it had to fall off of a truck or somebody dumped it, somehow, some way. Like, how the hell did it get there, number one? And two, why has it been about a good 2 weeks, I'd say, that it's still there? Hasn't been picked up. I mean, like, mentioning back home and how the highways are, if there's, like, roadkill deer, that's like, I think it's the county crew. Maybe it's the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources. Maybe they go to clean it up or something. I don't know. But roadkill... Even if there's fucking eagles and shit pecking at it, they got to get that thing up and out of the way. It's just, it's a carcass. It's sitting there, it's ew, Even if you just go and throw it off in the woods a little bit, just to get it kind of off the highway. What about that toilet? Get that thing out of here. Just not a good look, Speaking of a good look, though, I'm showing 87 degrees. Very few clouds rolling about. Oh man, it looks so nice, and I've been just been inside all day. And I'm gonna be inside all day. I'm gonna go home and I'll be inside all night. Son of a bitch. Got some recording to do though. Yeah, remember when I told you I bought 5 games the other day? Yeah, I gotta get. I'm amped up to start playing those. That'll be fun. But before I start playing those, I gotta finish up some of the ones that I'm working on right now. Unless I labeled it like, today we only play this game, Monday is this game, Tuesday is this game, Wednesday is this game. If I did it that way, well, it could kind of help lengthen out all the games, but yet give me more variety. That could be kind of a cool thing, but, I'd rather kind of tackle, 2 at a time, I think is fair for, like, big projects. Which, if I'm going through baseball and Dragon Age Inquisition, which, it's the, fighting dragons and demons and shit like that, that's going to take a while. The one game that I did start up a little bit just farting around this morning was the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm kind of getting a character ready for when I wake up. New York plate on the board. I'm yawning. Oh, of course it's the taxi cab yellow with the navy blue letters, but New York is on the board. But I'm going to link up with some of my friends once I get my character built up to like level 11. Because apparently they have a crew. Someone kind of bailed out on them. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So I was just farting around, kind of getting that thing set up while my food was cooking this morning. So that's all good. I got that thing started up. Didn't record any of it. I think what I'll do with that scenario, with that game, is I'll just record the shit when I'm playing with my friends. Because, you know, the banter, the back and forth, the bullshit that we do, whatever. I'm sure I could free roam that shit and, you know, not be bothered by anything, but I gotta play some baseball tonight. I got 2 games left in the regular season, and then I'll probably play 1 playoff game where I go pitch by pitch, watching the entire fucking game, even when I have a pitcher myself. But when I'm not on the mound, I'm going to watch our guys take their swings and see how the game unravels. Just for the fun of it, I suppose. Oh, excuse me, but 3 games of baseball to play tonight. Then I can just kind of dive into whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just continue building up that one character on the Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe just start building him up higher towards level 11. Just so I can have it ready for linking up with my friends. That'd be really cool. Just to fart around. Because sometimes I kind of want downtime to just play games or something where, you know, where I don't record it. I just play for fun. Some of it I do want to just record and have everything fucking documented and all set up beautifully. And I know that, like, especially, you know, the career of a baseball player. I don't know what the numbers are, but if you took a really good baseball player, Hall of Fame guy, who played at least 10 years, and see how many innings pitched he has recorded in his career. Now, how they register innings pitched, it's by thirds. Of course, 1 out, 2 out, 3 outs, because, you know, you're the pitcher. You know, you can't quantify it in a different way. So, whatever. So far in his career, he's pitched 1,723 and a third innings. Well, 1/3 means that somewhere along the way, he only got 1 out in an inning, and then he got, you know, pulled for a relief pitcher, so to speak. So it's, you know, you'll see 0.1 or 0.2. Now, 1/3 of an inning, 2/3, and obviously a full inning would just be a flat number with no decimal attached. But if you take a Hall of Fame pitcher, a good one, here's a guy that I liked, Randy Johnson. World Series winner, big old lefty, throws sidearm, had really good smoke on his pitches. I mean, like, he was a 100-mile-an-hour type of guy. Really liked this guy. He was motherfucking dominant in the steroid era when the batters were really good, right? And this guy was just awesome. Loved this guy. He's like 6'10", something. Really big guy. Long, really, really long body. You know, he wasn't like a big hulking, you know, piece of garbage. He was just really twisting, torque, momentum, all that stuff. But Randy Johnson, if I looked at his career numbers as far as innings pitched, try to get that into my brain, as far as like how much on this fucking video game am I going to have, you know, documented, saved on the internet for everybody to watch. If I could get something like, I don't know, like let's just say 5,000 innings pitched, that's a lot of fucking innings pitched. And to have that all kind of saved from a video game for everybody to see, that's insane. That part of me think like that's just so beautiful. Like part of me's not fathoming that. It's tough to comprehend. But I'm gonna try to do it. But see, with that baseball career, that is known as Road to the Show on that baseball game. Because, you know, maybe I've said that before. Oklahoma plate, put them on the board. But you start up, you know, getting drafted, you're in the minor leagues, and you're trying to get to the show, to the major league level. So Road to the Show, it's kind of your quest through, you know, the call-ups from AA, AAA to the major leagues, and jumping around, switching teams, being traded. Maybe you stay with one team your whole career. Maybe you want to be that guy. That's cool. It's understandable. But, you know, that'd be a really weird thing to just get a full career done, pitch by pitch, inning by inning, batter, you know, as a pitcher I'm saying, you know, batter faced every single one of them, every pitch along the way. It sounds crazy, it is crazy, but I said I picture myself to be a project-styled gamer. Not that I'm going 100%, like that's for other games. When I say I'm a 100% gamer, that means that they're trying to do everything in that game. And that's usually like your RPGs, role-playing games, your fantasy realm shit. I'm going to collect all the items, I'm going to get all the best weapons and all the best armor, and I'm going to kill all the mini-bosses, I'm going to kill all the big bosses, I'm going to complete the game, I'm a 100% gamer. Like, for me, that's a little much, to try to find every little nook and cranny of a video game. Now, I mean, it'd be really tough to do that in a sports game. But even still, I'm not looking to do anything like that. I don't need to get every fucking record that there ever was. That'd be kind of cool, but a little excessive in the same degree. But to just have something like that, be like, dude, this entire career, pitch by pitch, and if the major league numbers are the only ones that really matter, keep in mind, I did 2 months of AA ball. Okay? Down in like the junior leagues. But it's like, to get all that stuff documented for the world to see online, like, that's a really cool fucking thing to even think of. Now, granted, it's not, the actual time it would take for a real life baseball game. No, you can speed things up. Throw the ball, pitcher to catcher, swing and a miss, strike one, hit the button, speed it up, so you don't have to, so the catcher's got to slow toss it back to the pitcher, and the pitcher stands there and he kind of scuffs away at the ground at the mound, and he kind of wipes some sweat off his forehead, and then he gets the ball back in his glove, and then he's looking at the catcher who's giving him the little signals, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, trying to give him the pitch signals. And do all that, and the batter's got to step out of the batter's box, take a couple of practice swings because he just did the swing and miss, and you can speed it up in that regard, which is really nice. Now, that's how I watch the playoff games when I'm playing within them. Well, because it's the playoffs, I figure that's just a little bit more intense, that deserves the full fucking effect, I think. But, it's not going to take me, it's not going to take me 4 years to get done with a 4-year career. Hell no. It's going to go a lot quicker. Well, plus, if a starting pitcher only plays once every 5 games just to give his arm some rest, well, there you go, too. I think it's like, 32 games you play. It's not going to take me a month to play 1 year. It's not. I've been flying through already. And that's if I would play every single day, Take me a month to play a year. A season, that is. I've been cruising through, what is this? This will be the end of my 3rd season coming up. I do believe. Yeah. But that'll be fun. But I don't want to tackle too many games at one time, because then it's, well, which ones do I play? And plus there's also the game Destiny, that, that like space shooter type game. And I mean, that one I'm not so hardcore into it. So that one I can kind of play leisurely, or leisurely recording. No big deal, just going about what I need to do and just fuck around. Just something, I want to play something, but it's not so serious. But even then, like, I can play that without recording it. I don't think that's such a big deal. It's not a game that I'm so locked into. If I'm playing with friends, yeah, I may as well record it, Like, that'd be a better thing to go with. But separate story altogether. But I need to finish up Dragon Age Inquisition before I go starting into anything else that's heavy. Now, what's heavy? Well, I don't know. Elder Scrolls Online, I need to build that up a little bit just so I can play with my friends. Get my character up to level 11. And again, that's part of the role-playing game, the RPG elements. The more things you kill, the more actions, positive actions that you do, whether it's picking a lock to get into a castle, or whether it's picking someone's pocket without them knowing, or whether it's making potions and spells and all this stuff, you gain experience. So you gain experience, and it's whatever, call it 100. 100 points of experience. 100 points, ooh, you're up to level 2. Another 100 points, you're up to level 3. Now, sure, it gradually jumps. Level 2 to level 3, maybe it's 110 points. Then it's 120. Then it's 130. Because, otherwise you could literally fly through it so quick. There was an Alabama plate. That was an Alabama plate. I take that back. Definitely Alabama, put them on the board. Woo! I didn't have any coffee this morning. I'm somewhat craving, well, not craving it, that's the wrong word. But I was kind of running late because I was farting around with that game, building my character up a little bit. So I was like, fuck, I gotta get going. And then I'm like looking, oh no, I forgot to get my green tea ready. What plate is that? I missed it, god damn it. That one, though, however, is a North Carolina plate, first in flight. Put them on the board. That's a New Jersey plate. Put them on the board. Oh, all of a sudden. Did I just cross 441? Is that what that was? I know I was at some kind of decent enough intersection, but it's so easy, like on a boulevard here. Like the cars heading the opposite direction. If they're from out of state, they generally have a plate on the front of the car. Florida does not. For whatever reason, I don't know. Which is kind of odd, because a place that is filled with fucking, Grand Theft Auto and fucking hit and run and all this shit, you would think you'd want plates all around the fucking car so you can identify it a little easier. Did you check the plate? Well, no, I didn't. Oh, let's check the security cameras. Oh yeah, there's nothing on the front. Why certain states are like that, I just don't know. I'm pretty sure Wisconsin, you had to have both front and back. Now, is that like a forced purchase upon the goddamn vehicle driver? Okay, let's just say you get registration. I just redid mine. I gotta go pick that up tomorrow, actually. That was a weird plate. It looked like New York, but that's unofficial. It was taxi cab yellow with navy blue letters, but it was like such a custom plate. It's not like it was, it's not like it was a vanity plate that said, like, Big Jim or nothing like that. There was, like, cursive writing in there. Like, that could have been a company, like a business-made plate. Unofficial, because I couldn't see a state stamp on there. Well, I am feeling really good today. Maybe that extra little bit of sleep helped. Actually, I'm sure it did. But I'm still debating what I do for a workout when I get home. I'm thinking maybe, if I want to be lazy about it, maybe just get some upper body, do the push-up and pull-up challenge. Just to get something done, but I almost feel like that won't be enough. I just don't have an upper body. I don't work at it that much. I would rather have a strong core than strong limbs, as stupid as that sounds. Well, and if anything, I'd rather have strong legs than strong arms. Because, walking is kind of how I get around. So to have good pins and wheels, so to speak, I think that's a little more important than I can bench press. Like, I understand everybody's, line of work might be a little different. Maybe your construction, hauling around bags of cement and shovels and wheelbarrows full of shit and all these things. I get that. It's about 11:30. I'm seeing a lot of people out, just kind of out walking. I know there's a couple churches on this set, but West Island Drive by the North Perry Airport, making our turn. Let's call it right about now. Woo! And let me check the timer here really quick. We got, about a minute and a half. We're about to go red, and there it goes. Such a nice day. And I'm going to be stuck inside all day. My hope, though, my one hope is that it being a Marlins home game, I believe it is. I don't even know who they're playing. Got no idea what's going on. Oh, and I do have to check something in the rack room when I get in. The rack room, yeah, that's where all the guts, all the computer shit, all the source routers and the fucking, well, they call it a rack because it's, it literally looks like a stack, a rack of, like, computer shit. Go to the rack room. Make sure this shit's punched in and locked into the proper destination, the to and the from. It's like a switchboard, if that makes sense to you. This audio source from here to here. Make sure that's locked in. Well, less than 30 seconds to go. Yeah, I want to get home, get my workout done, and start playing video games. I didn't record any games yesterday, so I did a kind of a double workout, though, so I feel at least I did something productive. today. Haven't done a workout yet. Haven't recorded yet. But I'm going to get the workout done first. So, till we meet again, everybody, 30-minute musings. I'll catch your ass down the road.